Crypto is increasingly being used for real world needs. A lot of real users are using crypto. This is a new asset class with a lot of different types of investments possible. So a lot of those skills are transferable to DeFi as well, Web3 as well.
What are you most bullish about blockchain world right now?
End user adoption.
So Chakri, tell me, how do you build products for a global market and specifically countries like, say, Taiwan or Indonesia?
We deep dive into user behavior first, and then we understand the country regulations and then local crypto adoption. Basically, this framework gives us an idea about what are the pain points in the market and what kind of offerings do we have to do in the market. And essentially tells us, shows us the unique opportunities that we should go after. And then each market is different. So Taiwan has their own regulations. Indonesia has their own regulations. We work with the local regulators to understand their requirements. And then we bring all of these insights into our global platform, which is built to be customized for each of the markets. So we have one global platform that works for all of these different regulators, user problems, and solves all of them.
But how do you really, just talking about user behavior, how do you really assess that?
We have direct feedback loops with the customers, with the users in the app, in the product. And we also participate in the local engagements, local crypto events, and then talk to the community to understand what's changing, what's happening in the industry. And we continuously review the user problems that we see within the product or on the social platforms to stay ahead of the curve. And we also keep track of what is happening in the regulatory space and the overall market. So that way we understand the user, we understand the underlying market and the trends.
So you just mentioned institutions and users. How do you stay in touch with the institutions and users in the APAC region?
In the APAC region, the way we see it is crypto is increasingly being used for real world needs. For example, remittances or payments or financial services for the unbanked. And a lot of institutions are also trying to solve the same problem. So the way we attract both of these customer segments is we talk to the end users directly. And we talk to the institutions who want to launch products in these markets. One trend that we see in APAC is users expect the product to be compliant from day one, from launch, and institutions want to enable that. So we work with the end users, and then we talk to institutions at crypto events, and then we have on the ground salespeople talking to the institutions. So this keeps us really aligned and gives us the insights about the market.
What about the MENA region? What are the differences there?
MENA region has a mature regulatory framework that institutions and user can adapt to, and we are actually going after the WARA license in the MENA region in the UAE. That will set us apart from the competition and help institutions out there.
From East and West perspective, what differences in user expectations do you see between APAC and the MENA and the West per se?
Yeah, as I said earlier, in APAC, users are more interested in solving the immediate problems rather than speculation. So you will see adoption coming from real world scenarios like remittances payments rather than speculation. So that's one. And second, APAC users especially, they expect the product to be compliant from day one. And when it comes to institutions or banks or even users, they're more, they have higher risk appetite. So they're more open to experiment with upcoming technologies. So these are different from other markets. So in a way, when we build a global platform, we have to cater to all these different user needs. And within APAC region, there is a regulatory mix again. There is a real diversity in terms of regulatory approaches as well. Some countries appreciate innovative products, whereas some countries expect compliance and cybersecurity from day one. So it's a mix of both. But at the end of the day, we have to look at the market maturity and then regulators' willingness to work with the institutions as a way to build these products in APAC. For West, we basically look at a mature and matured system with all the compliances in place. Both are evolving in a different spectrum.
So Chakri, what do you think will accelerate institutional adoption in this segment?
Yeah, crypto adoption, I think regulatory clarity is the biggest catalyst in the space. As we get more clarity there, institutions gain confidence in the asset class and they get legal assurance to deploy the capital. I think that's the trigger point. And after that, you need reliable institutional grade operators, for example, custody providers, compliant custody providers that institutions can depend on. That is, we are providing that service. And also other institutional grade providers for staking and all of the other services. I think the third thing is you need product innovation in the space. This is a new asset class with a lot of different types of investments possible. So when institutions and DeFi collaborate, you have a lot of product innovation that comes out of it. See, all of this has to match on the customer demand side. You will see a lot of mature portfolios have crypto as an asset class. So that is the demand gen side. So when these both match, you have a really good market there. So these are the factors that will push the institutional adoption going forward.
You had a lot of career transitions yourself. How can a product manager from a traditional or a TradFi environment grow their career in this Web3 environment, or DeFi as it is called?
Yeah, sure. A lot of skills are transferable. As product management is generally a generic role, there are a lot of generalist product managers out there. So a lot of those skills are transferable to DeFi as well, Web3 as well. But if somebody is interested, I think the way to get started is to participate in the local crypto events, read some white papers, and try to understand what's getting built on this side of the world, and then start picking up side projects, participate, contribute to some of the open source projects out there. That's a great way to get into Web3. You understand the system, and then you contribute, and then you become a product manager. Yeah.
What are you most bullish about in this blockchain world right now?
Right now, it's about end user adoption. I think we have found a use case where a lot of real users are using crypto. That's through stable coins. I have friends who are getting remittances from across the world, from the other side of the world, in USDC and USDT, that's stables. And they get these remittances in a few seconds. They don't have to wait for a few days like our current fiat system. So I'm really, really bullish about this because this is solving a real user problem right now. And I see people happy about this.
Chakri, tell us why did you join Liminal? What excites you about Liminal?
Yeah, so crypto has a lot of tribes. There are a lot of startups in crypto with starting from 5-member team to 100-member teams. I've worked with a lot of DeFi startups. Thing that I look for in a team is their credibility. I find this team to be really credible, and I love their energy and resiliency in the space. And then going after a big goal of building regulated custody and wallet infrastructure for the world. That excites me, the team and the goal.
Okay. Favorite food?
Biryani.
Favorite place to travel to?
Europe.
Where Europe?
Vienna.
Oh, Prague. Okay. What's your favorite movie?
Movie, lots of them.
One.
Okay.
Pushpa. No.
I don't have one.
Okay, don't have one. What is the last movie you watched?
F1.
Ah, nice. I
That's
watched
really
that too. What's your favorite sport?
Cricket.
What's your favorite sports team?
Sunrisers.
Sunrisers, of course. All right. Thank you so much.
Thank you.